Hey, hello, hello. It has not been, it's only been a few minutes, but I want to go ahead and get started. And I kind of realized that if I'm just like unboxing stuff, that sort of also serves as a good warm up to let people get in before really diving into the build. But yeah, I kind of want to get done a little bit earlier today. So I'm going to get started. Go ahead and get started. I noticed I forgot to turn on the live light. But yeah, hello, Coggle. Uh, Beast of a Wednesday build. Hope everyone's doing well this afternoon. Yeah, and this will be really cool because um, let's see what I want. I want this. No, this one. No, I had it right. I think. I think I did the right one by accident. Uh, yeah. So this one should be cool. Because we are, if I can get this. Anyone go missing? No? Okay. We're going to be using these, which I'm not going to even try and make you read the text. It is, are you ready for this? I mean, you can probably tell these are cable extensions, maybe. They are orange. They're orange cable extensions. Now that I think about it, this is actually going to look really cool once we get the lighting and stuff. Because, you know, we put Phoenix colors and like we do a nice like deep like reddish orange for the RGB. Yeah, that'll be cool. Okay. But I'm gonna go back to unboxing the fans. I very honestly would like to talk to someone at Arctic about why the wires are this way. There has to be some reason. There has to. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that sometimes whenever there's two wires in the same channel, um, it can kind of like one wire, it won't really like sit well, and like one wire will come out, and that can be kind of annoying. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the, gosh, what are they called? Supports? These supports don't look that much thinner, but maybe they are. Maybe that's why. That's probably why. Because they have the wire actually like vertically in there rather than laying flat. Which that's how most of them, they have like really wide channels and both wires go in the same channel and they lay flat. Am I tripping? Is there like some way to like make these equal length? I guess that is technically equal. No, not really. I don't know. Like, yeah, they are the same length, just not coming out of the same place. Which can potentially be annoying. Okay. So yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Whoop. Man, the light is so bright, you kind of can't really see how orange they are because it just gets like... Okay. So here's the motherboard. Ooh. Motherboard. And GPU. Yeah, PCIe. And yeah, we have AMD GPU today, so whenever people come in and ask, or we probably won't get people coming in and asking why not use an AMD GPU. CPU and PCIe. Cool. And because it actually is an AMD, I think we're going to need 3 of those PCIe connectors. We're not going to be having full high power. Man, I hate how easy it is to rip that. Okay. And we'll go over there for later. So yeah, this should be the last Griffyn of the orders that we have for right now. So we can actually move on to building something else next time. Because I think I already said this, but it is nice knowing exactly what to do and not having to stumble my way through things. But once you hit a certain point of having built the same thing a few times, it does get a little bit old. And this one I'm excited for because of the cable extensions, but we're getting closer and closer to that point, I feel like. So it's good we can kind of stop while we're ahead, I guess. Okay. And you. And your Intel. And let's get you out of here. Okay. Put you back in there. You back in there. It is nice that we're getting to use Arctic, because I mean, one, their stuff is just pretty cool, and also really good too. So I would not have guessed we would have been able to go with Arctic stuff in the past. Okay. That. And you already have a tear. Okay. I think I may just go ahead and plug a lot of this stuff up. CPU, CPU, motherboard, and get data, and then we actually need like a bunch more PCIe. Okay, so that's one more. And SATA. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I am actually gonna just go ahead and plug all of this up. And we can try and figure things out whenever it comes to actually installing this. When it comes to like cables in the front, we'll be able to just do the words. Okay. We'll just be able to do the like plug stuff in pretty easily because the cable extensions will be easy to install. Oh, this is actually probably a good choice for the cables because I don't like this style of like multiple ribbons. Okay. And then we have oh wait, hold on. That's not fun. There's 4 connections for CPU and PCIe, which means we won't be able to do 2 to the CPU and 3 to the let me make sure. Let me see real quick. I may see if I can go grab a different power supply because possible yeah, okay. Okay. Let me check and see if the 7900 XT actually uses 3. I'd be surprised if it only uses 2. Hey, hello. What's up, Raider? I would be surprised if it only uses 2. That would be helpful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this has some sort of anti-sag. Cool. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Crisis averted. It does only have 2. Sick. Okay. Never mind. Panic over nothing. Okay. Ah, don't do that. Okay. Let me continue going about what I was doing then. I still don't like this though, because the way that this is set up, there's like 1 and then 3. So it's like, probably gonna have to deal with some weird like excess length. Okay, so that's CPU. Wait, did I get out? I only got out 2 to begin with. Huh. So it would have been an issue anyhow. Yeah, it doesn't even allow you to. Well, okay then. Silly me, I guess. Well, we just about have every cable possible plugged in. Yeah, like I said, it was fun getting to build these Griffins, but I'm gonna be glad when we don't have to have deja vu anymore, because we've built like 5 Griffins in a row. Hey, hello, Jake. How's it going? Okay, cool. Now we can move on to motherboard stuff. Peekaboo. I do appreciate that, even though the packaging is a bit overkill, it's not nearly as crazy. Like it comes to apart and together pretty easily. And this is just one of those things where most people don't care about it, but whenever you're building a ton of PCs, you start to notice it. But like having this nice like magnetic thing is a lot nicer than the freaking weird silicon disc thing that the 14900 has. Okay. And we're actually working with some T-Force RAM. Heck yeah. I like these, the T-Force Deltas. Another good pick though is the Alloy Blade RAM. If you're like wanting RAM that looks a little flashy, has a little pizzazz to it. Okay. So yeah, actually, if I haven't said the order number yet or anything, but this is actually order 1348, and we built 1350 last time, and that is because this customer requested a change in parts, and that is definitely not something we want multiple people to do. We really would appreciate having your order, being confident in what you order, or if you have any doubt at all, just reach out to us and talk to us before you order. But still, we still did the upgrades that the customer wanted. And yeah, because this was originally supposed to be like a 14700K and like a gosh, I don't even remember what the original GPU was. Yeah, this was it's funny comparing what this ended up as with the original order. Hey, hello, CAD Simulations. Yeah, we got another big beefy build today. Okay, this is Wi-Fi. Let's get you on out of there. Let me... There's our SATA. And I don't think I need any of this other stuff. Don't think so. Okay. Let's hope that this has at least more than 2 RGB headers. I can see 1 already. And I can see 3. Cool. Oh, there's little cappies on okay. Cool. This will go in there. Okay. Man, this is a spiffy looking board. Oh, this is gonna have a ton of yep. Oh, it's Asus, so you know it's Peely time. Yep. Bad Trashy couldn't be here. Oh, 2 separate Peelies? Ooh, you know it. On the same thing? on the same area. Flow. Oh boy. Okay. That should be good. I got that one. One here. One down here. My gosh, Peely Town. There should be one here. Where is it? I don't believe you that there's no Peely there. Okay, there might actually not be a Peely there. I'm not seeing one. I guess because it's metal? Okay. Do we have all the Peelies peeled? It looks like it. Okay. Continuing on. So I see X670 and not X870, expensive like hell for no reason. Well, I mean, frankly, the only reason it's X670 and not X870 is I don't know if we even have. I should know this, but I'm not even sure that we have X870 on the website yet. Because I know for a fact we're not able to offer the like 9000 series processors because they're just way too out of stock for right now. But I could be wrong. But yeah, the customer actually requested specifically this motherboard. So, okay. Whenever they requested to change parts, they requested the Strix X670E-A, which it'll be interesting to see how this comes out, because this is more so what. Wait, is that right? Oh, I might be right. Okay, that was right. Never mind. Hey! Hey, what's up? What's up, Cam? The only X870 board that makes sense to you is the ASRock Nova. All the others are a mess with lane sharing situation. Yeah, I've been a bad PC builder. I haven't really kept up as well as I should have with the new releases. Got a lot on my plate right now. And it's weird. It kind of goes in cycles. It's like sometimes I'm like, okay, I deal with PCs enough all day. I don't want to like use my free time learning about like the new stuff. And usually I just kind of osmosis it for whenever we start working with it. Because with what I do, most of the time, I'm not super having to worry about the new stuff. Okay, cool. Based on the equipment, you should be using X870. Any upgrades will require a new MOBO. What? First off, hello. We are Phoenix PC. We're a company that builds computers for our customers. A customer picked out the parts for this build. We did not design this build. Second of all, what? And what would need to be upgraded, or what would require the motherboard to be upgraded? I'm a little confuzzled on that, because GPUs should have phenomenal backwards compatibility, and AMD, this is an AM5 socket, so this should be able to drop in a 9800 X3D no problem. if that's what the customer wants in the future. Since every board is different nowadays, you really need some kind of table to keep track of them all. Oh, and with the ARC GPUs, oh my goodness. This motherboard is a dead-end board. Could you elaborate on that? I'm not seeing. I'm not understanding how it's a dead-end board. You use a 7950 X3D even on a B650 Tomahawk, no problems at all. Yeah, like people scoff sometimes at like the B series boards, both for Intel and AMD. But a lot of the times they're actually more practical in terms of like what you're paying for them and what the majority of people actually kind of use them for. So sometimes sometimes I think it's a little bit ridiculous. Well, okay. I mean, we think a lot of the attitudes some people bring to PC building is ridiculous. You can upgrade the equipment over a certain level. I'm assuming you meant you can't upgrade the equipment over a certain level. Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Can you please explain what you mean by that? Because I don't see in any way, shape, or form why that is true. Like, if I wanted to get a new Intel processor, I would have to upgrade the motherboard because the LGA 1700 has been, you know, the new CPUs are not compatible with LGA 1700. If I was able, if we were able to order 9800 X3Ds, I could literally, boom, grab it, swap it out with this right here, because they're both AM5, and then like literally, I can't think of anything else that would even need a different motherboard besides like maybe the GPU, but that's like an issue of like PCIe speeds and stuff like that. It's not really an issue. Of course, it sucks if your like GPU can, you know, run like PCIe Gen 5 and then you know, your motherboard only supports PCIe Gen 4. It sucks you're not technically getting the, you know, most you can out of your GPU, but it's still usable. Ah, so this is the PC Building Simulator ray tracing update. Yeah. Hello, welcome in, Jonathan. Yeah. Sorry, we a while back we decided to try this out, and it's a little bit sneaky, a little bit misleading, but we figured if anyone was interested in PC Building Simulator, they might be interested in watching actual computers be built. We're Phoenix PC. We are a company that builds computers for our customers. And yeah, so we thought, you know, rather than being in just chatting where we're like 10 billionth down the list, maybe if we jumped on over to PC Building Sim, we might get some people that are a little more interested in what we're doing, like you, potentially. You need a better motherboard only if the VRM is too weak for new CPUs. Only if the BIOS would not be updated anymore, or if the drivers would stop being updated. It's not the case for that board now or in the future. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Used an AM4 X370 with a 5800 X3D and 7700 XE. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? You know, that is one of the huge draws with AMD, is that there's you know, a really long time where you're getting support for just a single socket. Chris, hello, welcome in. Yeah, thank you. The customer, I had said this just a moment ago, but the customer for this one actually reached out to us multiple times to switch parts, and it went from being like a good build to like a holy crap, this is going to be a beastly build. So And I'm excited about these orange cables, these orange computer froze, so I missed what I said. I'm using backup computer that's having issues. Just a new computer, but I'm working to tweak it better and improve cable management. Heck yeah. Well, if you'd like, you can join our Discord, and we try and help people out as much as we can over there. Our community is pretty darn good. Very thankful for them. You've never built a PC but find it very interesting and want to do it at some point? Yeah, absolutely. Even though, you know, we sell computers, we don't try and pretend like you know, building your own PC isn't a good option for most people or for some people. We just try and be there for the people who don't feel like it or don't want to or whatever. Man, okay, yeah, I need to take care of that at some point. You gonna go use Windows 10 or 11 for the 7950 X3D? We actually discontinued Windows 10 on our website. It's gonna be ending support soon, and we started noticing some weird issues with Windows 10 versus 11. So and it also just simplifies things a lot more. It's one less thing for us to keep track of. Okay. Or did I miss something? Hold on. Looks like I might have missed something in chat. What? What are you talking about? Cam, what are you talking about? Cool. There we go. That's better. There we go. Let me not throw the box into the fan like I did last time. Okay, let me not mess this up this time. It's mildly inconvenient at best, so not a big deal, but I don't know if you remember, but last time we did an Intel build with the same cooler. Intel build with the same cooler, and I told you on AM5 the mounting is way worse. Can't wait to see what you say today about the mounting. Oh no, the funny thing about that CAD simulation is like this is like the 4th or 5th PC like this in a row, like with this case and stuff, and a very similar set of parts. The funny thing is that last time on Monday I built, and it was AMD, and it was the first time that I ever had an issue with it. And then I was like, oh, I was arguing with someone in chat the other day, and this is what they were talking about. Oh, not fair. You have experience now, so for sure it'll look easy. Yeah, yeah. But no, I did remember. I remembered you. I remembered what you said, and I was like, this is my karma. This is I was arguing with that person, and this is what I get out of it. Okay. Just learned. Oh, just learned all but one set of my grandparents are still running Windows 7 or Windows 8. Did not understand myself. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. I can understand Windows 7 because Windows 7 is pretty like people liked Windows 7 for the most part, I think. Windows 8 really sucked though. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So I missed a lot of your messages. Uh, just built mine last year, 2023. Have lifetime update Windows 11 and Windows 12. Well, it needs enable secure boot. Let my brother-in-law deal with that. Watch out what you say. Karma is real. Windows 8 sucks. Yeah. No, it was just funny because like I legitimately like I wasn't like pretending or anything. Like I didn't have any issues in the past. And then yeah, it was only after I'd kind of said that talking to chat that I had a problem. That PC is big. It's very tall. It's very skinny and tall. Which, if you can tune in, maybe sometime next week, we should be building our Wyvern model, which is the O11 dynamic. That is a bit bigger. I'm gonna just go ahead and take all the panels off. Okay. There are Intel GPUs available on their builds now. Yeah, we were able to add the new Intel and the new like GPUs. I'm pretty sure, but it's just with the 9800X3D, it's like sold out everywhere. So unfortunately, we just weren't able to add it. But yeah, if we got someone so you download Windows 11 after build? Yeah. So what we do is you place your order, and then 10 to 14 business days later, we build it, which is what's happening right now. And then after we get done building, we get all the software and stuff loaded onto it, and that includes Windows and drivers and all that good stuff. And then we stress test it to make sure everything's working. There's no issues at all. And once it's passed all the stress tests and is done getting ready, that's when we ship it out. Except for things are very weird right now. We're going through some changes, and it's kind of just me doing everything for the most part. So since it's gone from a warehouse of like 15 people to like a handful of people to right now, the only person who's available full time is me. So we've kind of gone through a bunch of changes, and things should be better soon. But for right now, with just me handling stuff, the capacity is way different, and still getting used to how to handle that. And it doesn't help that we had our busiest time of year, Black Friday, right as these changes were occurring. So haven't peeked at the site in a while. Yeah. I think all your PC build could be kid because Christmas coming. Not really. Um, Definitely we have had customers that have ordered um as a gift, and we know that. Uh, but for the most part, I think a lot of them are just people. Have you added the B series yet? Yeah, I'd have to check. Pat, does all the ordering and stuff like that. Um, and I kind of had to like take on more responsibilities over time, so I haven't been the main one doing the website in a little bit. I still do stuff here and there. I wish there was a company like this near you. This is a dream job. Yeah, I mean that's why we started the company, right? If you want to type in exclamation GN story, you can learn about kind of our background. Basically, we had a job, doing this, and then the company imploded. But we really enjoyed what we were doing, and we didn't want to stop, so we decided to try creating our own company. You still think it's cool that we added the Intel GPU line? Yeah, I was excited to do it. It's just the reality of it is it's just not as popular, And like, unfortunately, for the most part, kind of most people wanting to do like a budget build probably aren't wanting to build a brand new PC through us, but I mean, the Heartbeat exists for a reason, right? So it's not like there's no one. Um, it's just not common. One of these days we're just gonna literally drown in fans. Okay. Let me... Yeah, let's get the board in there. Yeah, I found the stream through the Gamers Nexus video. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you know about all that. It's probably safe now, but we still tend to call that previous company redacted and stuff like that, just to avoid any sort of trouble from the leather jacket man himself. Oh my gosh, I found another Peely. They need to like dye the Peelies like blue or something so that you can see if you've missed any. Goodness. Okay, there we go. No, it's not budging. Like mostly lined up, but it's not 100%. Okay. Okay, I'm not really gonna be able to get that much better than it is. The reroll company. Oh yeah. Goodness. Goodness. Are you based in the U.S.? Yeah, we're based in North Carolina, like Name Isn't Bob was saying. It's not coming out of the room when Christmas comes. Yeah. Heck, I'd be happy with something like this. I think I understand gamers switch to PC because Xbox PS5 multiplayer is expensive. Xbox is $12 and PS5 is or wait, 100. PC is free, no fee. Well, yeah, I mean, there's like other factors to it too. Like, I would say that, crap. Spilling screws everywhere. I'd say that the main draw is that, like on console and stuff, you kind of pay a low price for the hardware, and then they end up, you know, the whole concept of a loss leader, which we've talked about a bunch before. But yeah, on PC, there's just a little bit more freedom, and you're able to do a bunch more. But the thing is like most people, when given the choice between like an expensive one-time purchase or like a bunch of like inexpensive purchases over time, they'll pick a bunch of inexpensive purchases over time. Which makes it a little bit difficult for us sometimes, but so is the way of things. This is annoying. Bought your first PC at the beginning of summer 2023 without knowing anything about hardware. So I spent £1,400 or euro on a PC with 3050 8GB. Please don't roast. No, I mean everyone has to start somewhere, and it sucks that happened to you. Wait. Buzz, frustrating. Come on. Okay. Since then, you're never making big purchases without doing research anymore. Heck yeah. It's a big thing. I think the rest of these should be a lot better now. Be. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Like it's only ever so slightly off, but it's like it's causing problems. I don't like it. Okay, hopefully that should be good. Do you think when you buy M Gamers asks you ID in the future? What? Oh, M-rated games asks for an ID in the future. No, I mean uh there's already like a system in place. It'd be kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I kind of feel like all bets are off at this point, but I wouldn't see any real reason why that would happen. Like Xbox and PS5. Yeah, no, they have like parental accounts and stuff like that. And it's they kind of have avoided liability, and it's not on them if your child figures out their way around parental controls or stuff like that, or makes an account and lies and says that they're 18 and then buys a game or something like that. Excuse me? Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, and actually, yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. They ended up going with like this board with like a lot of like, you know, technically like white accents to it, and the black build with the orange cables. I'm really curious to see how the end product will come out. Ugh. Okay. A lot of times it doesn't super matter because put this back real quick since we only need two. A lot of times you don't even think about it. There's like white in your build because if you get RGB fans, then the fan blades are like a white plastic so that they can kind of carry the color a bit better. So it tends to like blend in with that. And I really like colored cables like this because it gives a nice pop of color to the computer while it's off. Because, you know, it's fun to look at the computer when it's off too. Not just when it's on. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a pain because these cables tend to be stiff. These first. That should be a problem. Hey. I don't want to bend them too much, but yeah, no, that looks ridiculous. I probably should have bent them to begin with and then put them in. I don't want to just tug on them like normally do for power PSU cables. Okay. That should be good. And this guy. Come on. For this one, I think I might actually take it out. I think it's honestly better if I just try and pre-bend this. PCs are so much easier now. Imagine in the 80s, you have to type command to set up your PC. Yeah. That is what you had to do. You had to be able to interact with the command prompt. Oh, you're not one whole solid piece. No. Okay. I think I have this in there. Oh, does not look like it's going to be fun. Getting this sorted out in the back, though. And I hate to say it, but maybe this case isn't a good combo with cable extensions. At the very least, this brand of cable extensions. Because it's just... they're a little too stiff, I feel. Okay. Well, we're just going to deal with that. Those are large, but you do like the look? Yeah, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the cables are a little too stiff in this case. Does a really good job of hiding the cables. So you don't see them as much, which is a little bit unfortunate. Do you need an HDD when you have 2 TB SSD? That all depends on you. Kind of a more personal question. Are you running out of storage? Do you find yourself needing more storage, or it's also like do you need an HDD specifically, or is there like are you wanting some like long-term storage that you're wanting to be slightly more reliable? There's a few things to know. No. Okay. Well, sorry. The USB-C connection is a little bit not in a fun place. Born in 2022. Wow. It's always weird seeing someone born after the year 2000 for me. Which I probably shouldn't, because it's been that way for a while, but okay, hold on. Do this properly. Okay. You know what? I can almost see too much detail. Okay, no, I think I got it. Should be like this? Question mark? Okay. Are you in there? Nope, now you are though. Okay. Oh, no, actually that's gonna hide pretty well. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's just the cable was covering up the connector a little bit. And I thought it was going to be really difficult to get in there, which it kind of was a little bit, but nothing too bad, nothing can't handle. There we go. Nope. Okay. You have a 480 gigabyte SSD. Not enough. Um, you have almost 45 terabytes. Not enough. Never enough. Goodness. Not enough when games like Fortnite are 128 gigabytes alone. Yeah. See, my personal preference, what I like to do is I like to have a large or like a small OS drive, so like a 500 terabyte OS drive, and then have a large um, secondary drive, because that kind of ends up working out a bit better for me personally. I don't know why I'm doing all this, but I'm gonna have to redo it later. But for some reason, I felt like it. Okay, so last time did things a bit differently. But I think it's fan time. I think it's fan time. Right? Actually, I've been doing the like cooler almost last a few of these times. But I actually think I want to do that real quick just so that I can stop having to guess where to put the fans. Okay, I liked the caps, but right now I'm not a huge fan. Why are you... You're doing too good of a job. And these are on here. Okay. Come on. Okay. Get big storage, you never know how big game's gonna be in the future. You get 4 terabyte. Well, sometimes people are a bit limited on budget, which can be a concern, but yeah, it all depends on preference. Because I'm pretty bad about keeping my files, so I end up not really taking up a lot of space. Uh, is there a difference in SSD when it has heatsink? Um, those are usually kind of overkill. You don't really like most motherboards. If you have like a somewhat current motherboard, they're gonna have a pretty good heatsink as well as heat spreaders, like the thermal pads. Um, so I would almost say probably don't worry about um, probably don't worry about SSDs with a heatsink. Usually they have a heatsink because they run really fast and they generate more heat. If you need like a really fast SSD and it has a heatsink, don't avoid it. But if you don't even know how much speed you need, I'd say just go with like a cheaper drive, like we use, this is a Team Group MP44L. Most people, they try and go straight for like the Samsung 980s or whatever, 990, whatever. And they end up being like expensive and not really at all necessary. So I very honestly would look for like a cheaper option, but that's my opinion. If you do a lot of work where you need a faster drive, ignore what I said, go for it. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and plug these in. You purchased red colored cables, but was not able to use them because of power tolerances for EVGA 1000-watt unit. The cables I purchased were from a lower watt unit. Oh, so were these not like cable extensions, and they were instead like replacement cables for like a different power supply? Eh. Oh yeah, I guess that work? It might work. No, never mind. Just bought a $300 B650E-I. Has a terrible stock M.2 heatsink. For Gen 5 M.2, you need a good heatsink. That's a good point. Does the slot actually run Gen 5 speed? Sorry, this is not wanting to stay in. I think I need to just stop. I think it may be better to just do this. It's gonna look a little funky, but I'm kind of tired of cables being a bit weird. Okay. SATA cables down in the drive bay for easy access. Heck yes. 5th gen generates a lot of heat. Would stick with Gen 4. Yeah, that's kind of part of why we have PCIe Gen 4 drives. Yeah. When motherboard says PCIe 4.0 and SSD says PCI Express 4.0, is the same, right? I believe so. The red cables was just to enjoy the color dynamics, but the 1000-watt unit required different tolerance cables. The cables were a fire risk. Ugh. Goodness. Yeah, the B650 is capable for one Gen 5 drive. No lane splitting either. Okay. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the cooler. No. I'm gonna get the back fan on, and then I'm gonna do the cooler, because everything else Should be pretty easy. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Back fan, back fan. No, this. Do this, and then I should do this. I don't get the same thing that happened last time. You ever do SFS builds? Yes, yeah. Our Raven model is our small form factor model, and I love doing them. Actually, a while ago, I did a small form factor build, and I was a little overconfident, and it ended up taking 6 hours, and then we learned that the microphones that we use have a 6-hour time lifetime. So if you think that's funny and you want to check it out, yeah, go through our past live streams on YouTube, because that was a while ago now. It's not going to be on Twitch. Do that. There we go. Okay. Don't you dare do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. There is not even a thing down here anyhow. Not even a fan header there to run it to. Okay, I don't want it in CPU fan, and I don't. Yeah, this is the thing that kind of stinks about the fact that the wires are in different places is I want the fan power to be the longer wire. But if I do that, that would mean that the RGB has to be coming out the front. That might actually hide better, potentially. Let me see. Yeah, this is not going over there. Okay. I'm gonna try this, and I hope this actually works. It's not a waste of time. Oh. Yeah, now that I think about it though, I think I have done kind of I don't know if I would want to say majority, but I've done a decent amount of our small form factor builds because like one of them was for one of my friends, and then uh, some of the time whenever we did have a small form factor build, I wanted to do it because I like them. This is going to be quite the stretch, literally. So let's see. You know, I could also. Don't love it. No, I really want to avoid that if possible. I know I didn't say anything right there. Didn't actually finish the thought. What if I did? If I have it as high up as possible, I may be able to do this. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, actually, for the moment. Oh, this is a bit silly. I don't know. Probably shouldn't be fretting over this as much as I am. Okay. I think I'm gonna do that though. Does mean I need to run both cables down to the bottom, but I think that should work out nicely. Okay, sorry. So to explain if anyone is lost on what the heck I'm talking about, um, the fan headers, the power, the things that deliver power to the fan. This back one, you can't really daisy chain it easily with the ones up front or on the bottom for that matter either. So usually what we do is we run it through, and usually there's like a header somewhere in this area, but that's not the case on this board. And trying to run it cleanly where it looks a little bit better is going to be nigh impossible. So instead, I just have to run it uncleanly. Or it does not look a little bit nicer. Are you going to use a fan controller or the Arctic fans and daisy chain them together? Yeah, daisy chaining them together. That's part of the dilemma of this. Is like if I did use a fan controller, that'd probably make this a lot easier, but trying to just keep it simple and just daisy chain. It looks a little bit sloppy, but I think it'll, like, a lot of things you don't actually notice very well once the back is on. Like some stuff you notice a lot more just because of the fact that there's like light coming through and you can see through when the back is off. Not to mention there'll be the RGB cable coming through there. So I know for a fact that I'm kind of fretting over stuff that doesn't matter as much. But that's my style, that's my build style. Okay. Now let me see if I can get the cooler in here. Actually, gonna plug this thing in because it was annoying when I forgot it last time. Okay, in there pretty good. And then okay. There we go. Yeah, here's where the tricky part is going to be. That is exactly how much further down it can tolerate going. Pretty much. It's actually where we want it, so I think that's good, actually. Let me actually these in real quick. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, see those CPU cables get covered up by the cooler a decent bit as well, fortunately. Not the end of the world, though. Okay. Already got managed back there, so maybe. Okay. Yeah, CAD simulations is what we're about where you were waiting for. Oh, take the plastic off. Do not forget the plastic. And away we go. Hehehe. And for still is a great deal. Found 5,700, 130. I mean, the cooler's probably worth $30 alone. Core CPU, $100. Unbelievable. I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. I personally don't think I would go with 5000 series just because I'd be a little bit concerned with like lack of upgrade path, but that's just me. We help out all kinds of people, so we're no stranger to recognizing that, you know, different folks need different things. And that is a-okay. It makes it a lot more interesting for us rather than pumping out the same computer all the time. Which I say that, but this is like the 5th Griffyn in a row or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna not forget the NZXT plastic. Okay, fan, VRM, pump. So I believe CPU pump was first. Hmm. 6600 XT is going in it. The only reason it's a power color Red Devil looks cool. Sounds cool. Okay, there we go. Then VRM is going to go in CPU opt. Okay. Then pump is going to go to pump. Okay, cool. And actually, let me make sure not to forget about properly securing down this IO. Okay. Yeah, we can actually move it a little bit. Um, did you did get 32 gigabytes of RAM, CL18, 3200 mega transfers, Asgard Loki RAM. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't remember what it looks like off the top of my head, but I know what you're talking about. Again, sounds very cool. That God of War game, yeah. Having a themed build, pretty cool. I still think I kind of want the Asuka GPU just for the simple fact that it's red, not because like I'm a huge Evangelion fan. But realistically, there's absolutely zero reason to do that. It's probably like dummy expensive if you can even still get one. Okay. good? I think you're going with the Corsair 4000D. Or, do you mean, is there, okay. It's been a little while since I've been on top of my cases and stuff. Did you mean to say the 4000D or is there a 400D? This is gonna be fun. $4,000D? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the 4000D is a good case. We used it in the past. It's a decent size. It's not like really huge or anything. Okay. Woo. Made a boo-boo. Big enough for any GPU though. Yeah. Trying to trying to think. I feel like I have something constructive to contribute, but I'm just blanking at the moment. Okay. So that is all of that taken care of. Sorry, this is random, but I was thinking about peelies and then I remembered that I needed to not forget about the peelie on the bottom of the power supply. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. Now the only thing is getting all these gosh darn fans in and managed. And then after that, it should be not necessarily a cakewalk because it's going to be interesting handling all these cable extensions and PSU cables in the back. But after that, I should just have to suffer through figuring out how the heck the I'm trying to imagine in my head where I should try and place these fans. After that, it should just be a matter of wait, now hold on. Is that right? Yes. No. That would be. Yeah. Something felt wrong, and then I couldn't quite place what it was. And it was me being a dum-dum and having the fan on the wrong side. Oh, what am I doing? Get. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff back in here. Okay. Get you all good. Then throw these guys here. Good. Okay, now things are nicely cleaned up a bit. Come on. A lot of the games you play are cinematic ones. One of the reasons I like them, like the Quarry or Until Dawn. Until Dawn is the sort of like Telltale-esque, like that style of like choices and part of the series where it just had like a bunch of games like that, right? I can't remember. Is that the werewolf one or the or am I thinking of a different one? Based on Butterfly Effect and has the Wendigo or what? Okay. I ended up watching someone play a bunch of those, kind of like in close proximity. So they all kind of blended together a little bit. Yeah, go with that. Okay. You know what? I'm not realizing I technically don't really have to worry about getting all of these like table managed at once. I can just do them as I go. I might try that out real quick. It might actually help me since it's going to be really interesting. Or it probably won't, but it could potentially be a bit interesting getting everything routed down to the bottom of the motherboard like it needs to be. They had a theme of survival horror. Yeah. What's the name of that studio? Okay. So, let's do bottom first, I guess. No. Silly goose. Hey, hello, Shikai. Going good. We got a really cool build here today. And it is also a bit interesting in how everything is developing and working out. I really hope I'm making good time too. Don't do. Yeah, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh! Hey! Thank you so much, Sai, for raiding. Hello, welcome in. Build it up. Phoenix PC, we're swapping loot drops for PC parts. Time to build a rig that can handle Path of Exile 2's chaos. I see that 7950 X3D in action. Yeah. This is definitely a beefy build. That is for sure. I just ordered a bunch of Pi 5s to make a cluster. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, the build is coming along nicely. Honestly, I'm scared to see what the heck is up with the anti-sag for the 78 or 7900, sorry, XT. Okay, this ended up working out very nicely, actually. I'm glad that it ended up like this. Okay. Perfect. Come on, don't be difficult. There we go. Okay. Let me kind of route around there, and then we can kind of just tuck this stuff in with here. Hey, Fo the Fox. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully the PC's doing good as well. Hopefully you're doing good, I should say. Clarify. Okay. Now we should just be able to do these bottom fans. Yeah. We can use Rancher Lab K3 to Kubernetes the pies. Just gonna mess around. Cheap way of learning servers. Yeah, sounds like it. Last 3 streams you've caught is just you. Have you been abandoned? Yes, doing well. Never fixed that issue with Discord, but I'm assuming it's just because of the CPU. Oh, it's been a while. I don't quite remember exactly what you're talking about. No, I have not been abandoned. It's just we're in a weird kind of transitional period, I guess you could say. So for the moment, it is just me. But that is not like long term how it's gonna stay. It's just right now it's working out to where I'm the one who has the most, time to build. Okay. Kubernetes is instead of one pie eating a whole cake, it shares the cake with all the other pies. I've heard the term before. I was just blanking in the moment on what exactly that was. Nope, you're upside down. You're upside down. I need to not do that. And okay. Cool. And then, technically I could route these cables before I actually... And I may just do that just for the simple fact of not like things are gonna really like change drastically. No, I should not. Let me just shove them in the drive bay for now. Somehow this has turned out a lot simpler than actually the build we did on Monday. And I think that's purely because of motherboard. Just the fact that the motherboard is a little less kind of silly with where the stuff is. We did have that hiccup with the power cable for the back fan, but we got that taken care of. If you tab in and out of Discord too much, such as posting a bunch of vacation photos into a channel just for them, Discord lags to hell and back. Never did that with the 900K you had previously. I'm assuming it's the 13500 I got, just not having all performance cores, and it's a mix of P and E cores. I don't know. It sounds like we need to revisit that because I mean, I don't see any reason why that'd be a hardware issue. You'd think it'd be a words are easy and I should know them. Sounds like it'd be a software issue more than anything. Software issue? Yeah, I mean, or I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm trying to think of like what would be happening to cause that. Been doing that since day one with nothing else on it. Well, sometimes we have some weird stuff like happen in shipping, and you wouldn't think that a hardware issue would pop up with shipping. You'd think it'd be a hardware issue, but this happened. Which I know that we didn't ship yours. You carried it, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Ironically enough, I feel like I've spent too much time trying to like diagnose and troubleshoot computers, and I think it's actually made me worse. Because now I think like everything is something different. Oh, yeah, now I feel like I just sound like a crazy person whenever I talk about anything. Yo, this PC has bottom fans? Yeah. More cases should have bottom fans. I mean, for the most part, there's just an aesthetic thing, to be completely honest. It does look really cool, though. Ugh, don't do that. Who are you? What? Where did you come from? That probably rolled under there from the last build. That looks like... Yeah, okay. Sorry. Talking to myself. Looks nice AF in your case? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'd hope so. W recommendation feed? Ooh, heck yeah. Let's go. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, we're actually like getting pretty close to done on this. I just have to wire up these fans, throw in the power supply, throw the GPU in. We're pretty close to done. Okay. Get everything pulled out. Let's do power first. We did that first on the other one. Okay. And I've been pretty lax with these cables over here. And one, because I don't think I can make it look too much nicer than it already is. I mean, definitely I think like grouping them together would make it look nicer, but being the guy who kind of has been doing a lot of the repairs and stuff, I've been leading the initiative to get us to think more about making the computers easier to repair sometimes. So leaving them a little bit looser like that also can help make it easier to access them in the event that they need to be accessed. I just wanted to throw that out there because sometimes I've been, like I said, kind of making the cables a little bit messier than I guess maybe you would expect. You guys have warranty on your PCs? Yes. Yes. We think that, I mean, that's just seems like kind of a given, you know? We want to take care of the computers that we build. And we believe that we do a good enough job where you shouldn't be receiving a computer that isn't working. So it should be a trivial thing. There should be like not a lot of repairs coming in, and we really don't get many like major hardware errors or anything like that. And I mean, even then, hardware errors are not always our fault anyhow. They just kind of happen randomly sometimes over time. Are you multi-streaming? Who are you talking to? Yeah, we've been multi-streaming for a while now, talking to people over on YouTube. Love Bottom fans because you have the house no AC and it's 90 to 95 all year round. Goodness, you subbed? Heck yeah, thank you so much. Just a chill guy. Good. That meme has like exploded, and I can't tell if I like enjoy it or just kind of like mildly, it's for lack of better words, it is just kind of chill. How do I What do I do here? What is the best way to bring all of these together? Okay, how about this? Can I isolate out? They're a little bit mixed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna okay. All right, I'm trying to see what is possible. Okay. Looking good. And two. Okay. Gonna need a little bit more doing, but I think that's pretty much it for this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then I think I want those two together. Okay. It looks a little bit like a bow tie rat's nest, but I think that's actually going to be pretty good. Yeah, let's get the power supply in there. You have two PCs, an old PC, and yeah, I think I remember you saying that last on a different stream. The old PC, we're gonna maybe try making a NAS, but you don't know. Yeah, it's usually a good use for old PCs. think you should because you don't want it to go to waste. Honestly, um, I think sometimes it's okay to let computers, old computers, sit for a little bit. Like, obviously, you don't want it to just never be used or whatever. Otherwise, you should try and like donate it or sell it or something. But I think sometimes it's okay if you're don't have a use for it. And oh, okay. That would have sucked if I got that in there and then it was the wrong way. Goodness. Okay. And here's where Spaghetti Town comes to play. I can make one small change and instantly make things a little bit nicer. And that is zip tying this up and throwing it in the drive bay. Wow, I actually maybe should have done it a little more. Fine though. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Fun, fun, fun. I almost think I should run the CPU cables through here rather than through here. Because this would be nice if it didn't have the extensions. And then let me tell you what also might help out. Let me actually just go ahead and throw these bad boys on. And I can try and set those aside so that I know that I don't have to necessarily worry about them straight away. I'm thinking maybe actually nah, I like these cable extensions, but boy are they kind of giving me a headache. Here's what I should do. I should, if at all possible, honestly, cable cone. I think moving this will help out a bunch. And this is almost nostalgic working with the cable comb. This one sure is not wanting to work. There we go. Wanting to be really stubborn. So if I try and route it through here, I'm thinking maybe I can like tuck some of the excess above the drive bay. That'll leave me free to run the CPUs through here without much hassle. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. They always look so effortless and flexible in pictures. Well, the other brand that we use sometimes, Asia Horse, I actually really like those. Those are a lot better in terms of like flexibility and stuff. I think the only issue is that like this brand has like some colors that aren't available with the Asia Horse cables. See, I'm thinking, yeah, like this. Like this. And then if I do like this, on, on, on. Come on. And then like that. And then if I can tuck the excess like that. Ta-da! Okay. And then now I just have to worry about these two. Which I need to worry about this guy. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I think I'm thinking about it a little too much. Let's see. Like that. Then you can do this. And what I'm hoping I can do, I don't see any reason I shouldn't be able to, is if I fold it like that. Fold it like that. And then it's not so bad. Although, funnily enough, it is like in the perfect place where it doesn't really get captive. That should be fine. Okay. Now, I should just need to worry about figuring out what the heck I need to do with that anti-sag bracket. Let's also get these cables managed and down to a better length. I guess maybe I should. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna wait. I don't like running it through the side because it makes it a little bit harder on part of the process in the future, but we may not really, it might work out better to do that anyhow. Yeah, now we just need to do GPU and that anti-sag bracket in the GPU. Okay. Oh, and then I never secured in the power supply apparently. Man, why am I just like forgetting to secure stuff in today? I think it's because I've been trying to think like one step ahead too much. I don't know if anyone I don't know if anyone in chat has been playing or is interested in Pokemon TCG Pocket, but I'm really bad about like thinking a step ahead and then doing something that I was planning to do in the future, and then it screws up the present. That's what I'm done a couple times here. Okay. Maybe you can give to your nephew for his birthday. Yeah. Put a new SSD and flash Windows on it. Yep. When you build a PC, it's followed by a lot of cursing throughout the project. How much does this build run on the site, and does shipping cost more for Hawaii? Because you'd buy one. Oh, that's funny. One of my friends is actually in Hawaii right now, and he was in chat earlier. I'm not sure if he's still around over on Twitch. Unfortunately, yes, shipping is pretty expensive to Hawaii. For how much this build cost, if you could You can use the specs. I'm pretty sure I updated them correctly. Um, if you take the specs and you put it into our website, it's the Griffyn model. You can get a better estimate because if you add it to cart, and then go to checkout, but don't check out all the way, it should tell you like taxes and all that good stuff too. So, um, yeah, my friend says aloha. Yeah, if you need any help with anything or like you have questions, uh, also on our website is why did I put this away earlier? Um, Also on our website is our contact page. You just fill that out, and then for installation guide and latest drivers. Okay. I don't think this is the installation guide and the latest drivers. This is not. Okay, is this the Speedster Mark 310? Yes. Yes. One. And then I couldn't even get it all the way out of the foam earlier. Oh, that's okay. So this is, you put this, no. Maybe? Hold on. No. Doesn't seem right. Maybe? No. I'm gonna finish pulling up the guide. Specs and download. Support and downloads. Drivers. These support guard are I can speak word. Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh, yeah. That makes more sense. Does it? Yes. Maybe. Okay. Okay, this is simple. This is definitely easier than the one that I did the other day. But I'm having a hard time visualizing it, and I just need to like pull the GPU out. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Tape is sticking to everything. It's a silly thing to say because that's what tape is supposed to do, but okay, I think that's all I'm gonna need out of here. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Let me get the plastic off and then yeah, I'm actually really thankful that a lot of these companies are starting to put these like support bars and stuff because the GPUs just keep getting bigger and having some extra help in shipping is always a good thing. And plus it looks nicer whenever the GPU is solidly in there. No sort of no sagging or anything. It is a nice looking card. This is more my speed. I like this. The only thing I would appreciate is if some more of this stuff was like RGB. I like my fancy schmancy RGB stuff. Okay, so there should be 4 of one type of screw, 3 of one type. No, there's like 5 and 4. Okay, but I think I get which is which. It's gonna be a little bit awkward, but be like this is the best way to do this. No matter what, something is gonna be in the way. Okay. Okay. This should be good. Howdy, Nitro AMD Sapphire here. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, hello. Yeah. I just got 7900 XT for 619 before tax at Micro Center. Ooh. Your speed is the chonky boy. Well, I meant like the aesthetic of it. Like I really I don't like a lot of the aesthetics of like the current like GPUs. I like EVGAs, but we all know that's, you know, not happening. So okay. Hey, I like that. I like that. Although I'm now noticing it's behind it. That how that's supposed to be? And it makes sense. And then I think this metal plate goes there. Gonna be interesting. Okay. I hope I've done this correctly. Okay, you know what? I actually regret that. I'm gonna... What am I doing? Ugh. Okay. I'm honestly not sure that I need necessarily the metal plate. Maybe I've done something wrong. I think so though. I think I will actually use these. Actually, okay. And now, if I can do this skillfully, no. No. I immediately just kind of goofed it. Part of it is... that any better? Maybe. Oh yeah. A bit better. Okay, just needed some tough love. And there we go. That's pretty solidly in there. That is annoying. The tubes are kind of in the way of. Eh. It's still kind of slanted, to be honest. It's weird. It's like curved down a little bit. Thing I can do. Now that I've got this figured out, let me. Okay, let me be like that. That's better. That? No, that looks the same. Hey. Okay, I think that genuinely does look a little bit better. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay. They had 6 left in Ohio. Ooh. Hour plus drive. Yeah, there's like gonna be a micro center opening up in North Carolina, but it's like not even that close. Is this a gaming oriented or workstation build, or is it both? Yeah, I don't know. This is actually a build. So we're Phoenix PC. We build computers for our customers. Um, and they get to, we try and have a bunch of customization on our website, so they get to pick out what it is that they want for themselves. So I actually don't know what the customer is going to be using this for, but it definitely can do both of those things really well. Looking for a case of semi-portable. Are you interested or willing in doing like small form factor? Because if you want portable, small form factor is the best way to go. Although if you do not want to do small form factor, but you still want portable, I think the Asus A something case is like, it has a handle on it, but it's MATX. It's like sort of like a in between MATX and small form factor, if I'm remembering correctly. We built a computer with that not that long ago. Okay. So I think this might be a computer. It would be if I plugged in the power cables. So let's do that. I think I actually kind of done a good job of, that can like sit like that. Be pretty good. Okay. we actually we're gonna need the whole length. Come on, I need just a little bit more. Okay. I want to make sure it's in there good. It doesn't look quite right. Okay. I think that's... Something keeps on clicking, and I don't know what it is, and it's kind of bothering me. Oh, come on. Ugh, that is the one downside of these cables being just so stiff. I also think that I want... Oh, I think maybe that's what the clicking was. I wanted to see if I could like twist it a different way, but it doesn't really seem like that's possible. Okay, I guess what I'd have to do is flip this. I might be able to do somewhat easily. Yeah, what if I do this the other way around? What if I like send this back there in a way that makes... Oh, I think that's pretty much exactly the same. That actually does look better. And And if I could get this one to behave. Okay, well, I may mess around with that a little bit more after stream. Oh. Let's see. You have large hands, so it's hard for you to work on ITX. That's fair. Then you might be interested in kind of what I said of like going with something that is like MATX, but is pretty like compact in and of itself. Okay, I'm gonna do a little test turn on here. And then, assuming nothing explodes, we'll get things ready for the turn on clip. Looking good. Little piece of styrofoam dancing around. Heck yeah. Hey, what's up, McZerg? You wish you had a micro center near. Closest one is 11 hours. Oh, yeesh. Okay. Yeah. Put this box up. That's pretty nice. Heck yeah. I love it when things fit into the power supply box nicely. Okay. That was a cool build. It was fun. I like this one. Let's get ready for the clip. Oh, I don't like how it shows up on camera. The orange looks a bit better in real life. Yeah, I'll see if I can figure something out with the cables, because I don't like how it's like bent, like curved inwards. I'm not sure how much I can do, but kind of rotating things did help the second cable, the one on the right. So okay, but that's looking pretty good. Let me exercise the Twitch demons. Okay. And get ready for clip. Okay. Oh, panels. Get the top panel back on. And the front panel. Okay, that's better. Okay, so okay, this is order 1348. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Looking good. Got your back fan. Top fans. Got bottom fans down there. Your front fans from the front. And here's your cables in the back. Got you SATA data and SATA power routed down to the drive bay, so you can add something in if you'd like. Should be pretty easy. If you need to instead run up to the HDD slots, might be a little more complicated, but should still be pretty doable. Easier than having to kind of navigate stuff yourself. And thank you so much for ordering from us. And I like the orange cables. Now match the fan lights to the cables. That's what I was saying earlier is every single PC we do without fail, all of them, we start them off with Phoenix colors. And it just so happens that it'll work out really nicely with this one because it'll have the orange cables. And then it'll have like the Phoenix orange. And powered on again for us to see? Oh yeah, no. It's gonna be a little while. You gotta keep in mind, since I am the one-man band right now, it does mean that it's a bit harder to kind of keep up with. How much does the SAG bar cost? That came with the GPU. That's what I was saying is I'm glad that like some of these GPU companies are actually including an anti-sag bar with their GPUs. I still like Lee and Lee's solution the best, but yeah, it still is very nice. Orange is a hard RGB color to get. It's really, I don't know, the orange that we have is not that bad. It matches our company colors pretty nicely. But there you go. Clip should be in chat. Yeah, I mean, if you go on our Instagram, or I think we posted on multiple platforms, but Instagram would probably be the easiest to see. It might take a while, but yeah, we post the pictures of the builds before they get shipped out. over on Instagram. So whenever they're like they've gone through the stress testing and everything, and they're about to be shipped, uh, which now that I'm thinking about, this will be a really good one. But yeah, I need to get going. Uh, so sorry, but I'm probably gonna try and quickly raid someone and then um daddle. Um, so if anyone has any pressing comments, questions, concerns, I can probably talk a little bit and then uh when a televised new build. Um, so yeah, I won't be building Friday. We have a few more orders coming up. Um, but each one is missing at least one part. Um, so we need to wait for some more parts to come in, and then can build. And then we have a customer reaching out on one of the orders that we need to discuss with them. Um, so long story short, not exactly sure when, but I mean, I was planning on like trying to do like 3 builds in one day on Monday next week. But then I realized that we don't actually have all the stuff for me to do that. So maybe like after Christmas, whenever build next. No idea. We'll see. Um, but thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. We're gonna raid Chef Steve. It is always fun raiding Chef Steve. And service from 5 to 8, so he might be gearing up for service. Because yeah, that or might be big, like 30 minutes into service. Either way, go watch Chef Steve. Really cool guy, doing some really cool stuff. Doing kind of similar to what we do, sharing his business on Twitch. And you know, I'm sitting here like slowly working on a computer. Meanwhile, he's like zipping around, uh, cooking up food. It's really cool. Or at least whenever he's not doing prep. Um, but anyways, I'll stop yapping. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out. See you soon. Okay, bye bye.